All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we got to talk about the boycott Bud Light situation going on. There's been a few updates that we got to talk about. There's a video going around right now of Bud Light's VP of marketing from a few weeks ago detailing how she needed to kind of break away from the older base of Bud Light customers and attract more, you know, fresh 21-year-old drinkers, the younger audience of drinkers, to be more diverse and inclusive and basically win over a new crowd of customers. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys this video here. This guy on the screen is a merchandiser for a company affiliated with Anheuser-Busch products. So he has to go around in different stores and stock these stores with Anheuser-Busch products, Bud Light, Budweiser, you know, any product that's Anheuser-Busch. And he's been having some difficulty stocking the shelves. He said he's never seen anything like this. Let's take a look at this clip.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking. Thanks, Anheuser-Busch. I may not be able to feed my family coming up here soon.
Real man of genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Budweiser head of marketing guy. Only you could take a beer and make it 20 years of amazing ad campaigns, and this is where we end up.
Not gonna buy it.
What the fuck were you thinking?
All right, guys, so you saw that. Unfortunately, business for some of these merchandisers is slowing down because people just aren't buying the product. Stores have no need for an Anheuser-Busch merchandiser when all of the merchandise from the past shipment is still in the store and no one's buying it. Like I mentioned in the last video I did on this, I've never been a big fan of Bud Light, so this isn't hitting home for me personally. But I do know many people who love Bud Light and many people who drink it. I just think that the VP of marketing, she missed the mark, and I think she did this a little bit too soon. I know all of these companies seem to be racing to, you know, attract the new, young, and up-and-coming people who will be buying these products, and the next generation of consumers. They want to get to them now. I understand that, but you still have to maintain your core customer base. You can't just abandon your core consumer base who drives a lot of the sales, because if they're displeased and they don't want to buy your product no more, now all that money is going away. Now, with that out the way, let's take a look at the VP of marketing. Let's roll the clip.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like, we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
So she said the Bud Light was fratty and out of touch. I guess she's talking about their commercials, or, you know, however they would try to do ads, and that they needed to appeal to young men and women. From a business perspective, I understand what her job is, but I think it's her responsibility to understand who her core customer base is. When marketing and trying to appeal to the, 21 younger age drinkers, you still have to take into consideration the people who buy your beer every day, the people who've been buying your beer the whole time. Those are your loyal That's your loyal customer base. And even here in this video, she said that they're fratty and out of touch. So she doesn't seem to think too much of the customers who have been keeping the company running this whole time. Like I said, I think it's other ways they could have went about doing this. It seems like she didn't even really put too much thought into this. They just said, oh, young people, Dylan Mulvaney. That wasn't very clever, and it took no thought. She thought young people, LGBTQ, inclusive. We need Dylan Mulvaney on one of these beer cans. And as out of touch she says that her old customers are and the ads targeted to them, she seems to be out of touch with who her customer base is and what they actually like and what they actually want to see. I'm very interested to see how this all lands, because you have people who are supporting Bud Light due to the backlash from Bud Light supporting Dylan Mulvaney. But then the majority of what you see is people, either using their Bud Light cans for target practice, dumping them down the drain.
I'm out.
Publicly, you see more people not getting along with Bud Light too well after what they did than you see people supporting it. Bud Light hasn't tweeted anything in the past 9 to 10 days. They've been pretty quiet after all of this backlash, and it begs the question, did VP make the right move? Short term, it's not looking like it, but long term, who knows? It really seems like she went into this ad campaign with the thought process of out with the old, in with the new, but the old did not take too kindly to that. But that's it for the video, you guys. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. And until next time, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.